I hope that this lesson today has given you a better idea of how to tackle a roundabout. It may seem odd, it may seem strange, but trust me, watch this video, learn about it, and then go and try it out for yourself. Eyup everybody, it's Josh again, and today I'll lead on a bit of a sombre note simply because we seem to have a problem of epidemic proportions here on the roads in the UK. We're presented with a roundabout, an alien figure which a lot of people do not know how to use. So in today's video I'm going to be giving a couple of examples on how best to tackle the beast that is the dual carriageway roundabout. So the average UK driver will encounter approximately 3 of these on a day-to-day basis, including myself. And as mentioned, I'll be running through a couple of different options on how to tackle this monstrosity. I'm not going to talk about who are the worst culprits, Nissan Qashqai owners, but we will be running through the different scenarios that we come across on these roundabouts. Now, I've aptly named the exits number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. Simple to remember. So for all of these scenarios, we're going to be entering at entry 1 and we're going to be exiting either 2, 3 or 4. And before we start, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe, follow the channel. I may be doing more of these depending on how it goes, but let's get into it. So to keep things simple then, I'm going to start with one car. One car entering here and exiting here. So this is a dual carriageway roundabout. As bad as it is drawn, I'd like to think you can see that. So car number 1 comes along, onto the roundabout, round and out. Simple. The problem is, a lot of the British public do not know how to do this. A lot of the British public tend to do this. Now as you can see from here, it doesn't take a genius to work out, but crossing lanes and treating the roundabout as a straight road is not acceptable. We are not Americans, we do have roundabouts. There is a curve in this roundabout. As much as you do not want to believe it, there is a curve here. Now the problem with this, we have a dual carriageway roundabout fit for 2 cars, 1 on each lane. With this option, you end up pushing the second car into what I've aptly named the trees. Now we're going to move on to something a little bit more difficult, so stay with me here. We're going to enter on entry 1 and we're going to come off on entry 3. Any people who know roundabouts will know you start in lane number 2, you work your way around the roundabout and come off at number 3. Now what we get here in the UK, and what I don't think UK drivers understand, is that to exit on exit 3 or 4 we need to be in the second lane, therefore indicating we're either going to be coming off here, here or here. What we actually end up with in a real life traffic scenario is we have car number 2 coming along to exit at number 2. Then the proposed imposter comes from here in lane number 1 and decides that they want to go all the way around. And as you can see here, it doesn't take Einstein to figure out that car number 2 cannot get through, therefore leading to presses of the horn, a lot of road rage and some generally not nice words. And here in the UK, people seem to think we have a third option, and if you've seen the video, be sure to comment down below of what vehicle this is. But the third option for one particular individual is to come down here, across here, get maybe a 10 foot of air and come down here and then end up in a horrible mess. Now what I'm trying to do here is to educate the British public, and as I said earlier, I'm not going to go through the main culprits of this. There are a lot of fingers to be pointed, mainly at Vauxhall Corsa, Fiesta owners, Nissan Pukes and Nissan Qashqais. But with that being said, I hope that this lesson today has given you a better idea of how to tackle a roundabout. It may seem odd, it may seem strange, but trust me, watch this video, learn about it, and then go and try it out for yourself. So that's the end of the video. Hope you didn't take it too much to heart. It was a bit tongue-in-cheek. It does happen quite a lot though, which I think it needs to be said. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to keep up to date with what I'm doing. If you feel any of your friends and family need to know this information, then feel free to share it with them as well. But until next time, I'll see you then.